That lady is up there having a ball. She waiting on somebody, but she was kind of loud. But anyway, you don't know people struggle, so you mind the business that pay you, Bill. You mind the business that pay you. So anyhow, I here for my CT scan. They're gonna look at my intestines and look at my bladder. Make sure that I don't have any, polyps, anything that's going to, affect me later on. And make sure I don't have anything reoccurring, so the big C won't come back and stuff. So they're gonna do that. They're gonna check that out. Um, I could not eat. Well, I was not supposed to eat for 8 hours. I didn't eat for 6, so that was good enough. Okay, don't judge me, but I don't know. Like all of a sudden, I have been hungry like none other. Okay, I've been very, very hungry. Um, Also, I've been having like a taste of metal in my mouth. It's ridiculous. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna definitely tell them that, and then see what they can do from there. I know it's a way that you can walk through here. Okay. So anyhow, okay. I'm going. While I'm sitting here waiting, I'm gonna go to the gift shop, see if I can chat with someone. Because it's really hard to chat with somebody over the phone at this location, and see what I can do to get my inventory, get some of my products into this gift shop. Um, I know a lot of people, when they have items they want to sell online, but it is very important that you navigate and communicate with people. I can tell you, like on my hands, most of my sales come from being proactive and talking to people. Sometimes I'm not even bringing up what I do or any of my products or anything like that. And I'm just talking to people, and they're saying, oh, well, I need, 'cause sometimes God brings people that way. And, it has helped me a lot. So I would say definitely communicate, um, expand by learning. Oh, why am I going this way? I'm supposed to go straight across. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go straight across. Um, Expand yourself by learning more about people and what they do, because you can also collab with them. Because at the end of the day, you want your product to sell, even when you're not there. I know this, like, well, that's what we have online for. Okay, well, look at all the people who you are missing that are not online, or people who don't like to shop online. Believe it or not, there's a great amount of people who don't like to shop online. That's in your local community that like certain things, but they don't want to get it because they don't really want to wait online. That's the convenience of having your items out. Oh shoot, I was supposed to go to the Ronald McDonald House today too. I'll go to that after I get finished. Y'all see the Ronald McDonald House? Boom, Ronald McDonald. So, uh, anyhow, boom. So I'm gonna go ahead, go to the gift shop. After I go to the gift shop, I'm going right back to go and do my CT scan. I was just like, hey, I got the time. Might as well go ahead and do it. Um, Later, I'll show you guys some of my. Let me show you guys some of my new pageant photos. Some of those, so that um, you guys can see that. Um, what else has to say? Oh yeah, talking about pageants. So, um, the city I live in, Fort Wayne, is celebrating us because we're celebrating me and Miss Indiana America, because we're both from Fort Wayne and we both won the state titles. So that's kind of awesome. And that's the first time ever in the history that they have both a representative, both the representatives from Indiana for the Miss America pageant and the United States pageant from the same location. So that's kind of awesome. Um, what else? So yeah, I'll show you guys that. I'll show you guys that. I'm almost there to the gift shop. So, yeah, it's like a whole little roundabout. I could have cut through the cafeteria, y'all. Our cafeteria is awesome, y'all. I don't know about nobody else, but the hospital food here be busting because they got it catered by real, actual, like, they don't be playing. They don't play no games. And so, yeah. Um, I think, you know what? I just noticed something. People always tell me this, but this is true. Sometimes Hoosiers be going overboard. If y'all don't know what a Hoosier is, that's somebody from Indiana called it a Hoosier. Um, yeah, sometimes we be doing the most with our accessories, okay? This lady had on a plain t-shirt, dazzle earrings. Baby, them earrings was so, it looked so cute. But I was like, you know what? You doing a little bit too much. I can see it. Shop rare hours. We back at the gift shop. So hopefully they can use some. Uh-oh. Am I on the right side? Okay, I don't know why this thing is going out because it should be on my whole network, but sometimes if you get into a bigger building and since it's attached to Parkview at the other locations, it probably siphoned to that one. But what I have to do right now is wait. So we're waiting 5 minutes, which is okay. I can wait in actually the cafeteria because it's right here. Um, I can wait until the cafeteria. And I can also, there we go. They eat breakfast, y'all. I'm so hungry. Because I couldn't eat breakfast because I got to do the CT scan. Boom, boom. Y'all, and I got my little setup right here. So, yeah, they could never. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. Then I can tell y'all all what's been kicking on. I did make a video earlier today about going for it and don't not letting people get to you even when they try to make you feel like you beneath them and all that other stuff. um and I'm not saying this out of a spirit of hate. I'm saying this out of a spirit of love, because a lot of people stop on their destinies and they stop after their goals because they've been ostracized and they've been put down, and people don't see the promised land. They can't visualize it. They try to stop you because they can't visualize their own plans. Okay? And that's not look, if God brought you to it, he gonna see you right on through it. Okay? He gonna see you right on through that thing. And so I don't want you to get discouraged. I don't want you to feel dismayed or anything like that. Like, you have to keep going. So that's why I made that video. Y'all, I'm getting really dry mouth. So I've been trying to drink as much water as possible. They tell me to drink at least 32 ounces. I've drank in like 2-3 gallons, but I know that I run through water a lot. And so just try to keep myself hydrated, and I keep reverse osmosis water, even though this looks like some regular water from my faucet. I mean, from the, that I bought. I actually drink that water because I bought it. I'm gonna drink the water and then I put the reverse osmosis water in here so that I have it when I travel. Um, so back to what I was saying. I had just made a video about sticking to the bag and staying focused on your goals, because that's what's gonna matter in a couple of years. I look back on my life when I first got here to Fort Wayne. I was depressed. I was hurt. I had lost someone that I thought was my best friend. I've known them since high school. Um, and we did a lot together, like a lot. Not only that, I knew her family. I definitely knew, her step parents, her parents. I knew her mom, her cooking. I used to love her cooking. Like, like her mom used to make this dressing, and people who know me, I don't like dressing. A Haitian dish that I don't like that reminds me of dressing is breaded pudding. I don't like that just because it's kind of mushy. But her dressing, she had this chicken dressing, and her dressing was the only one that I would eat. It was so crazy. Um, but anyhow, who I had, I had lost a lot of things. I had lost who I thought was the love of my life. I thought I lost my home. I lost everything, and I thought I didn't think that I wasn't gonna get back up because I've seen myself be down and bounce back up. And every time I'm down, I always bounce back to something higher because it's in my head. Like I can't just go back up to regular. So I know how my mentality is. I know that personally. And so I knew that, but I had to start all over in a place where it is very tough because the mindset of the people that surrounded me was very different. Was very different, and not only that, take that off. I don't want that. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna have to take that off. I think I got mindfulness on, and I definitely don't want that on because I want to get all of my notaries. I want to get all my money today. And so anyhow, it was very tough for me at the beginning because I was so much surrounded. I took for granted how I was surrounded by people who knew my character and knew that I had what it took to excel. You, even if I'm in a different atmosphere, people can feel it and just know you're different. Here, it was definitely difficult, and I understood what people said. Like when people say, um, a lot of people from the Midwest have like a stuck mentality. I never witnessed that, even though I lived in the Midwest. I've lived in other places. I lived West Coast. I've lived East Coast. I lived in different countries. But living on this side of Indiana was totally different from living from Northwest. Northeast, totally different. Just like South, everybody knows Central and South and just straight North. North Central is very different from everybody else. But you don't think about the Northwest and the Southwest, and it's totally different. And so I had to, I had to combat that. And yeah, just it was kind of a difficult thing, but once I got the rhythm and I started learning more about myself, which it taught me more about the sensitive sides of me. It got me to be more patient with myself and listen to the voice of God and not be so much in a rush. Listen to the voice of God, and not to take everyone who I look up to's opinion, and just listen to his voice, listen to what he's telling me, and go off of what he's giving me. And so with that, it helped with my development. And looking at myself now, it's a totally different person than I was, 8 years ago when I got here. Definitely different from 10 years ago, when I had, what was this? When I began to change my career path. Um, so yeah, I definitely see, So yeah, I definitely see that growth. I see, all of that. Um, what else? Yeah, I see that growth. Um, and I'm grateful for that experience because it taught me a lot about believing in myself. It taught me a lot about being an individual and being okay with being different. I've always been considered different or peculiar, or how do people call me, eccentric? Eccentric. Sometimes she's so eccentric. She's like, she goes to her own beat of the drum, or she beats to her own drum. That's what, yeah. She beats to her own drum. She makes her own sounds. She marks to the beat of her own drum. Meaning that I go in my own direction, which is true. Which is true. But it's still, for me, it was still in a uniform way. Um, but it taught me how to, like I said, go and adventure out and see things for myself. So yeah, I think that they should be done. We're gonna go and try and see if we can get some information because like I said before, it was kind of hard. It was definitely difficult trying to get some information over the phone. Um, it's a lot better um, to get some things in. It's better to get some things in person if you can. And most people can't do that because it's the daytime and they have to make appointments to see certain people. But just going in there face to face just to get the information is a lot better than going over the phone sometimes. So if you have that opportunity, if they say, "Oh yeah, would you mind coming in or going out?" I would definitely recommend for products to go in, because then you're already visualizing where you want to have your items at if they say yes. Sometimes they can say no. I've had places where they say, okay, we don't think that your items are going to be a good fit here, which is very rare. But when it does, you say, okay, and you ask them, well, do you have any other places that you think would? Okay, that's going to help you a lot. Okay, so, yeah, we're going to go in and even if they do, even if it is and they do, understand that persistency is key. Like, you have to be persistent. You have to be diligent. If it's something that you really believe in, you're going to keep going at it, okay? Um, some of my biggest projects have had to go. I've had the green light because I was just persistent, okay? Oh, y'all, look at this. I love being here. Like, our hospital is bomb.com, okay? Now, I used to go and volunteer at hospitals and stuff like that, but I'm going to be honest, I don't have that much time today. So, yeah, I don't have that much time, but but I still try to come and volunteer and stuff. And then I was doing some contract work for this particular hospital. So, mental health work, of course. So, yeah, but I have so many other projects. I really, and other volunteer endeavors, I have very limited time. Um, yeah, so, man, I thought that was my cousin. Hi, she looks so much like my cousin. It's just insane. Like, what? She looks so pretty. Um, but I should have known it was my cousin because my cousin does not like hospitals. Yeah, but anyhow, back to what I was saying. Now that I know this person is out, I've already made contact. I gave them my information. And what I'm going to do is just follow up. Another thing that I can do is if I have enough time after all of this, after all that I have to do today, if I have some time, I can go to the other locations, give out that information, tell them, hey, this is that, and this is what I want to do, and see where that goes. Let's see, they're doing sleep testing, so let's be a little quiet. We're going back around a McDonald's house. So, yeah. What else? I think that's about it. I'm just about to go back to the site on the CT scan, see how they're doing. When I get out of here, I'll have to sign my contract for I gotta sign my contract for my agreement with another location downtown. It's not the location, it's a store. And have my products there. And once again, I told you guys, like, it's not just about selling, it's about building a relationship with people, because word of mouth really does travel. You can say websites, you can say AI, you can say all that, but there is a great amount of people who don't like to be, once again, on the internet. They don't trust people, okay? They don't trust it. Okay? When they see a face, they can put a face behind it. When they look at your product, they can say, oh, this is local. Oh, this is this. Listen, don't deny. Don't try to, knock down, because a lot of people say, well, I get a lot of my people, from different parts of the country. Don't knock your opportunities, because they're everywhere. I'm not saying forget about doing stuff online. I would definitely not say that, okay? Never. I would never, ever, ever say that. But what I will say is don't forget about going to your local communities. There are, not only that, it'll help you with money. Not only that, it'll help you with money so that it can fund your dreams. Are you surprised there's so many places that will give you money to start a business or to do a particular business in the area? Especially if you're a woman of color, and you don't have to be black, even though the traditional woman of color meant that you were black. Okay? It didn't mean that you was nobody else. It meant you was black. Okay? That's what it was. But now it's different. So take advantage. Take advantage. The people from the different communities, LGBT, all those, elemental P, all of that. Because you know what? They always get something new. Not knocking nobody down. Wasn't trying to be funny or nothing. I'm just telling y'all, it's too many letters. Too many letters. Say what you want to be. Say what you like and be gone. Okay? All right. If it's gonna help you to identify, do what you need to do. Okay. So yeah. On that note, I'm going to get off of here. Hopefully something I said or done will help you on your journey. Please stay tuned. Hopefully something I said or done will help you on your journey. Please stay tuned to Journey to Jerusalem, and definitely advertise yourself, and get out there. Bye.